Many of you are probably familiar with Frozen, Disney's hit film released in 2013. But what many people don't know is that it shares a shockingly large amount of themes and plot points with Christina Rossetti's Goblin Market, a narrative poem published in the 1800s. While Frozen is generally considered to be a children's film, Goblin Market has many more provocative themes, which begs the question, how are these two works, released more than 150 years apart, even remotely similar?
Anna and Elsa, the story's main protagonists, are two sisters whose parents died when they were young. Though they were isolated for most of their respective childhoods, the sisters clearly care very much about each other. Elsa specifically was very protective of her little sister and tried very hard to convince her to not marry because you shouldn't marry a man you just met.
Similarly, the two main characters of Goblin Market, Lizzie and Laura, are very close sisters whose parents are never mentioned. Instead, the two look out for each other. Specifically, Lizzie continuously warned Laura to not peep at goblin men who were trying to offer them things such as fruit that they don't need.
Both the movie and the poem have two sisters as the main protagonists. The sisters in both have maturity differences and no parental figures, but work to protect each other in the end.
The main antagonist in Frozen is Hans, a man whom Anna wished to marry. He had charm and good looks, hiding his true intentions of marriage only for gaining the kingdom. Hans said to Anna, "You were so desperate for love, you were willing to marry me just like that. I figured after we were married, I'd have to stage a little accident for Elsa." He not only wanted to hurt Anna, but also her sister, simply for his own material gain.
The antagonists in Goblin Market are referred to as goblin men, and lure girls into them with fruits and seductive voices. The goblins would promise that their fruits would be sweet to tongue and sound to eye. And when the girls couldn't pay, they insisted the girls could buy from us with a golden curl. The reality of what was occurring is that the goblins gained a permanent treasure from the girls, while the girls became addicted to an unattainable satisfaction.
Hans was a suave character who pulled Anna in with his attractive appearance and charm. In the end, Anna gained nothing and was hurt from the relationship because Hans was merely trying to use her. This is very similar to what's occurring in Goblin Market. The goblins are trying to gain something permanent, while Laura's hair grew thin and grey. As a result of the antagonist's selfish motives, the protagonists were physically and emotionally hurt, due to the antagonists refusing to provide it when they needed it most.
The themes of sisterhood, love, and protection are prominent in both Frozen and Goblin Market. The scene at the end of Frozen shows two sisters sharing an action of true love when Anna becomes completely frozen after risking her life to save her sister. Elsa then hugs Anna's frozen statue and cries. While the audience is led to think that a kiss from a romance of Anna's would save her, seconds later, we see that the true love is actually between the sisters, as Elsa's tears save Anna. As Juniper Patel from the University of Arkansas says, by saving her sister, Anna's act of true love also saves herself.
Likewise, in Goblin Market, Lizzie takes care of Laura after she becomes ill from the goblin men's fruit. They hold on to each other at the end of the poem as Laura has dwindled down and grown gray. Because there is no friend like a sister. Laura was able to get through this detrimental time in her life due to Lizzie's love and protection. These sisters decided to learn from their mistakes together so that they could impart wisdom on their children later. This emphasizes the common themes of sisterhood, love, and protection.
Frozen and Goblin Market emphasize sisterhood by using the antagonists to bring the sisters closer together. Both antagonists were offering the girls something they thought was beautiful and pure, but in the end, the motives of the men caused these things to become harmful. In both cases, one sister realizes that the men cannot completely satisfy her and thus turns to her sister for support and protection. On the contrary, Goblin Market can be interpreted as a very sexual theme about consent and taking away the innocence of girls. To some, it can be very difficult to compare such a poem to Frozen, a 21st century animated film for children. However, as Lisa Scholl from the University of Queensland said, the forbidden fruit undoubtedly refers to female sexuality, as many critics have stated, yet it can also relate to female education and knowledge. Therefore, this versatile poem can be interpreted across all age groups. Regardless of interpretation, both works have an overarching theme of sisterhood, and as Elsa said, there is no better friend than a sister, and there is no better sister than you.